All right, let's get right into it. Right now, as we speak, something absolutely incredible is hurtling through our solar system. It's a visitor from deep, deep space, and it's carrying secrets from a star system we have never, ever seen. And the first clues are already telling us it's built differently from anything born in our own cosmic neighborhood.
That's the perfect way to put it. It's an uninvited guest on a one-way trip. This object, it doesn't belong here. And it's giving us this fleeting, precious glimpse into the vast galaxy way beyond our own backyard.
And to really get how special this is, you just need to remember this one number, 3. This is only the third interstellar visitor we have ever detected. Think about that. In all of human history, we've only had 2 other confirmed guests from beyond our solar system. So yeah, this is an incredibly rare event. So let's put a name to this cosmic wanderer. Its official name is 3I/Atlas. And honestly, it's already starting to rewrite what we thought we knew about comets. And here's the wild part, how fast we knew this visitor was different. It was first spotted on July 1st, 2025 by the Atlas system. And right away, 2 things just jumped out. Its unbelievably high speed and its totally wild trajectory. I mean, this thing was not orbiting our sun like everything else. It took NASA less than 24 hours to confirm what astronomers were already thinking. This object came from interstellar space, and it's absolutely destined to leave us and never, ever come back. But this is where our little cosmic detective story takes a really fascinating turn. Turns out the official discovery on July 1st, that wasn't the first time we'd actually seen 3I/Atlas. We didn't realize what we were looking at. This is one of the coolest things about modern astronomy. We have so many telescopes scanning the sky all the time. So when something new and interesting pops up, scientists can literally go back and dig through the archives from other telescopes. They can rewind the tapes, so to speak, to see if they can spot it before it was officially found. And check this out. This timeline shows exactly how the whole story came together. All the way back in May of 2025, that's 2 full months before the official discovery, NASA's Planet Hunting Test Telescope had actually snapped pictures of the object, but it went completely unnoticed in just this vast sea of data. Then, boom, July 1st, the Atlas project in Chile makes the find. Just 1 day later, NASA confirms its insane speed and interstellar origin. And by August, astronomers had connected all the dots, announcing those earlier test sightings. Pretty cool, right? So, with its recent history all pieced together, the real investigation could begin. Scientists started pointing every telescope they could at this thing to uncover its secrets. And what they found, well, it was strange. Okay, so clue number 1 came from those early test pictures. Even back in May, when it was still super far from the sun, 3I/Atlas was already acting like an active comet, spitting out gas and dust. This was a huge surprise. Comets from our own solar system, they usually need to get way closer to the sun's heat to wake up like this. And as it kept barreling closer, that activity just ramped up like crazy, which gave us clue number 2. Later on, observations from powerful telescopes like Gemini South in Chile showed the comet was growing this big, prominent tail as the radiation from our star started to cook its surface. So, just how active are we talking about here? To put it into perspective for you, one astronomer described the comet as losing water like a fire hose on full blast. Wow. I mean, that phrase just perfectly captures the sheer scale of the material being blasted off this thing as it gets closer to the sun. But the biggest clue, the real smoking gun that this visitor was not from around here, came from our most powerful eye in the sky. The James Webb Space Telescope turned its gaze to 3I/Atlas, analyzed the gas coming off of it, and it found a very, very peculiar chemical signature. Okay, so here's the clincher. Comets in our solar system, they're mostly made of water ice. It's their main ingredient. But Webb discovered that 3I/Atlas is unusually rich in carbon dioxide. This completely different chemical recipe is a huge deal. It strongly suggests that this comet was born in a totally different environment, around some other star, with a different chemistry than our own. So all these strange clues, the weird activity, the chemical makeup, they're all building towards this one dramatic climax. This interstellar visitor is about to face its greatest challenge yet, a super close encounter with our sun. And for that, we need to know one key term, perihelion. It's a fancy word, but it just means an object's closest point to the sun.
For a comet, this is the moment of truth. It's maximum solar radiation, maximum heat, basically the ultimate test of what it's made of.
So you might want to mark your calendars. On October 29th, 3I/Atlas will reach its perihelion. It is the moment astronomers all over the world are waiting for. It's this one-of-a-kind chance to see how an alien comet reacts to our star.
So here's how it's going to go down. First, the comet is just going to keep barreling towards the sun at blistering speed. Then it'll reach its closest point, about 130 million miles away. At that moment, the intense solar radiation is going to kick the release of gas and dust into total overdrive. And finally, it's going to use the sun's immense gravity to slingshot around it and begin its long, lonely journey back into the depths of interstellar space.
And you can bet we are going to be watching. This is so much more than a celestial light show. It's a massive scientific opportunity. Every major instrument we have, from Hubble and Webb out in space to the biggest observatories here on Earth, they will all be aimed right at 3I/Atlas to capture every single possible detail of this fiery encounter. So why? Why does this one comet matter so much? Because it's more than just a comet. It's a messenger. It's carrying a message from another star. Yeah, this is probably the most important thing to remember. 3I/Atlas is a pristine time capsule. It's a physical piece of another solar system, one that formed around a distant star that has traveled for maybe millions of years just to reach us. By studying it, we can start to unlock some incredible secrets. We could learn about the specific chemical building blocks of its home star system. We could study the conditions out in the interstellar medium that it traveled through for all that time. And it might even give us clues about the mysterious history of the early Milky Way. Just think about that for a second. We can't travel to other stars. Not yet. But with 3I/Atlas, another star system has, in a way, come to us. It's like the universe just mailed us a sample from another part of the galaxy, delivered right to our cosmic doorstep. It's an unbelievably rare opportunity. And that leaves us with this final, kind of profound thought. This is only the third object like this we've ever found. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? As we all look out into the night sky, what other cosmic messengers, what other incredible secrets are wandering out there between the stars, just waiting to be found?